Welcome back. Time now for a check on the markets with Gemma.
Thanks, Mark. The ASX 200 may have only closed up 8 points at 7,511, but given the worsening COVID-19 news in several states, we'll take it. Investment group Pinnacle led the gains after delivering a strong profit rise and doubling its dividend payout. The Aussie dollar is still treading water but inching further away from 74 US cents, while oil has slipped back under 70 US dollars following an unexpected rise in inventories. And despite recent lockdowns, restaurant bookings across Australia are holding up. Whenever this yellow line is above zero, it indicates more bookings compared to the same week in 2019. Mark.
Thanks, Gemma. A veteran Sydney broadcaster Brian Henderson has died at the age of 89. The former Channel 9 newsreader and host of Bandstand, who retired almost 19 years ago, had been battling kidney cancer.
When rock and roll came in black and white, the stars came to Brian on Bandstand.
You are watching Brian Henderson's Bandstand. The three brothers, the Bee Gees.
Hendo was a bit of a groover back then, but also a friendly, trusted presence, and soon he'd switch the dance floor for the news desk.
Rebel postal workers.
And so in 1957 began what would become a record-breaking career, 45 years reading news.
Good evening.
All the while, best mates with John Laws.
He was charming, he had a beautiful voice, he was probably the best newsreader we've ever had and never will have.
Hendo won 2 gold Logies and received an Order of Australia.
He was very gracious. Personally, he was very encouraging of me, even though he was a formidable opponent.
He loved words, hated cliches, a perfectionist. His mantra...
Clever is good, but clear is best.
And unflappable, even when the lights went out.
We're in the dark, but I'll continue. Put another shilling in the meter and then come back.
He retired in 2002 with his trademark sign-off.
The way it is, this Friday, the 29th of November, this is Brian Henderson, a sad Brian Henderson, saying, not good night this time, but goodbye.
In recent years, Brian battled throat and then kidney cancer. Hendo would often say that Sydney was the greatest city on earth and that it was his distinct honour to broadcast to his viewers. I asked him recently how he was getting on in an email, and he replied, I'll quote, "Fortunately, there's no discomfort at this stage, and I count myself extremely grateful for the great pleasure the news gave to me and my family."
He was so professional and so highly respected. He'll be deeply missed, but that's the way it was.
Michael Usher, 7 News.
Yeah, one of the true greats. A kangaroo has found itself in a tricky position